Well, here we are with Akiko Fujimoro. First of all, why don't you introduce yourself to the audience, because we don't know anything about you. You're here, you're new in San Antonio.
Sure. I came to San Antonio 3 months ago in January. I'm the new assistant conductor, and I'll be conducting pops and education and Nutcracker and all sorts of good concerts. So.
And you come from where?
I came from Virginia. I was the orchestra director at the College of William and Mary, and I was also the conducting associate for the Virginia Symphony. So.
And you were trained in?
I was trained at the Eastman School of Music and Boston University in both choral and orchestral conducting, and I'm glad to continue on at San Antonio Symphony.
And what instrument is your instrument?
I played the trombone growing up, and I also sang all my life. I played some piano.
The upcoming season, 2012 and 13, that's going to start off in November with probably one of America's most popular shows, Wicked.
That's right. Well, Wicked is the prequel to The Wizard of Oz. It's about the two witches and how they became the witches that they are in The Wizard of Oz. And we have two stars from the Broadway runs of Wicked. Julia Murney, she was the Elphaba on Broadway, and Ali Mazzi, she was Glinda. So they'll be singing some of the greatest solos and duos from Wicked, as well as some other shows like My Fair Lady, Wizard of Oz, Ragtime, Chicago. So it should be a great show.
Yeah, and you and I were talking before we came on camera how much we love the music from Wicked. So if we're not going to see the show,
that's right.
It's great we can hear the music.
That's right. The music is absolutely powerful and gorgeous. You can enjoy the whole show without seeing the show, I think, just from the music. So I think you'll really enjoy hearing it live.
You're going to be conducting, is that correct?
Yep, the Holiday Pops.
Holiday Pops.
That's right. The San Antonio Symphony will be joined by the Children's Chorus of San Antonio. They are a fabulous children's chorus. I just saw them perform on the Classic series, and they are the consummate, they're young but absolute consummate professionals on stage. So I'm sure they will delight us with the sounds of the holiday. And of course we'll play a lot of fun pop stuff with the symphony too, and there'll be some sing-along, so we're looking forward to everyone coming out for that.
Well, one thing they can't do in December, we can do here in April, is be here at Alma's Perk, sitting outside enjoying, what are you drinking there?
I'm having a cappuccino.
But my old friend, Carl Toplo, is going to be coming to conduct and play his clarinet, his red clarinet, in a Pops Goes to the Movies.
That's right. Well, Carl Topolo is a very unique conductor because he not only conducts classical, but he also is a director of Cleveland Pops, which is one of the premier Pops orchestras in the country. And you mentioned the clarinet. Carl not only creates these shows, conducts them, but he also just entertains the audience to the nth degree with his clarinet playing. He's going to play for us some of the greatest movie soundtracks you've ever heard, like Psycho, Jurassic Park, Titanic, E.T., you know, Indiana Jones, The Godfather. So, I mean, there's something for everybody on this concert.
In the following month, in March, at Laurie Auditorium, we're going to hear the sounds of Simon and Garfunkel.
That's right. We have two singers that will be covering the greatest hits by this dynamic duo. So if you want to hear Bridge Over Troubled Water, I'm a Rock, Scarborough Fair, Sounds of Silence, all those great Simon and Garfunkel hits, you don't want to miss this concert. And the conductor that we have for this is a San Antonio favorite. He will be here to end the season, the pop season, doing, I think, Star Wars Pops concert. But he will be back next season to do this Simon and Garfunkel, and his name is Michael Krajewski. He's the principal Pops conductor of Houston, Jacksonville, and Atlanta symphonies. He's actually the first person to hold that title in Atlanta. So he is a great favorite with Pops audiences across the country, and favorite in San Antonio for sure.
The Fiesta Pops, and Fiesta is April in San Antonio.
That's right. Everyone keeps saying, are you ready for Fiesta? Are you ready for your first Fiesta? And I'm starting to see all the banners and colorful things go up around town, and I don't know if I should be scared or happy or excited. I mean, it just sounds like it's going to be a crazy fun week, and the Symphony is doing Fiesta Pops, and I mean, it should be a really great time.
We'll know that you have been initiated into Fiesta when you go to your first old night in San Antonio and get a little beer down your back. And your first cascaroni over the head.
Oh my gosh. Well, it sounds like conducting the Fiesta Pops is nothing compared to the actual Fiesta experience, but I really look forward to that.
Live and Let Die, a symphonic tribute to the music of Paul McCartney.
Tony Cushman. Martin Herman is the guest conductor. Tony Cushman is, he looks like Paul McCartney, and he sounds like Paul McCartney. It's scary. And he's part of a group called Beatlemania. They cover all of Beatles songs, and he is the Paul of the quartet. And it's a triple threat on bass, guitar, and vocals. So it should be a lot of fun, and we can reminisce about the Beatles music with all the greatest hits. I'm looking forward to hearing that. So.
Well, we encourage everyone who wants to buy tickets to call the Symphony box office at 210-554-1010 and order tickets now for next year.
That's right.
For Symphony Pops.
That's right. We hope you can make all the 6 Pops concerts. They're just a great variety and something for everyone. So.